Are you or your team members spending long hours on repetitive, mundane, and time-exhausting tasks and actions? Calculating on the incremental revenue if you can better utilize the time. Introducing Red Hat Ansible, a powerful automation platform that includes all the tools needed to implement enterprise-wide automation, such as providing end-to-end workflow orchestration, application deployment, continuous delivery, configuration management, infrastructure provisioning, and security threat response. We have prepared some commonly faced issues to share with you how Ansible can help to save cost and time and drive more business returns. First up, patch management. The IT operations team is typically responsible for the active servers in the production environment. And from time to time, some actions need to be carried out, such as patch update or application deployment. Here's how it's commonly being done. Firstly, all monitoring services on the server has to be stopped. Next, if the server is managed by load balancing, it needs to be removed from the load balancer distribution list. Additional services will also need to be stopped. Once done, the IT team can then proceed to carry out the main task of performing patch update or application deployment. After completion, the server has to return to its initial settings, which means that all services, load balancing, and monitoring activities would be resumed on the server. Depending on the complexity of the process, this would take about 10 to 30 minutes on a single server. Multiplied by the number of servers in the environment, and coupled with the very limited off-office hours time window for the deployment, it becomes very crucial that tasks are carried out efficiently with minimal room for human errors. With the Red Hat Ansible automation platform, the system administration simply has to click a button to run the Ansible playbook, and the process to update patches or deploy application across all servers immediately starts to run. You can also choose to schedule the tasks in advance. Now, of course, the playbook has to be scripted prior to the deployment, which contains the instructions to the remote server to perform. Ansible uses YAML, which is a human-readable markup language, making it easier to be read and written. Need support in scripting? Ingram Micro supports end-to-end deployment of the Red Hat Ansible automation platform, including scripting of the YAML playbook, designing of the overall workflow, various configurational installation and setup, and many more. Next, let's take a look at how the Red Hat Ansible automation platform is able to carry out Windows automation. A solution architect is typically responsible for ensuring that all Windows devices are up to date, based on his organization's requirement. A standard process for Windows Update includes searching online for the necessary updates, downloading the update, installing it to the Windows servers, rebooting the device, and then resume running with the updated software. The process is then repeated based on the number of devices in queue. This is irregular, manual, time-consuming, and prone to human error. With the Red Hat Ansible automation platform, all it takes is a single click of the button, and the updating process starts across all Windows servers automatically. This helps to free important resources for more critical organizational tasks. Next, let's take a look at another manual process that the IT operations team typically has to perform when a patch update is needed to be done. Prior to carrying out a patch update or configuration on virtual machines, they will need to create a snapshot for all virtual machines manually before the patch update or application deployment for the VM can be performed. Some other common tasks during this process includes powering on, off, restarting, and shutting down the virtual machines, which are typically all executed manually. With the Red Hat Ansible automation platform equipped, these tasks can be combined sequentially on the YAML playbook, such that it performs the required process automatically when initiated, with a simple button click. Finally, for the last use case, let's take a look at an actual success story of how the Red Hat Ansible automation platform helped to automate the repetitive security, health, and compliance check process of an exchange company. The network engineer of the company is required to run a security compliance health check on all of the Cisco and Juniper devices in 2 data centers. He starts by copying more than 50 network commands one by one from an Excel sheet, pasting the commands into the CLI window of the Cisco or Juniper devices, and then copying the returned results back into the Excel template before submitting the report. This process took place monthly across more than 200 nodes, which means that every month, majority of network engineers' time was spent copying and pasting these network commands over 10,000 times. With the Red Hat Ansible automation platform, coupled with Ingram Micro's experts, we scripted an Ansible YAML playbook for the company. And now, a simple click of a button is all it takes to prepare the final report submission. Of course, our team of automation experts are constantly creating new success stories as we continue to solve our customers' business challenges. The value Red Hat Ansible automation platform can provide for your business is endless. Find out more on how the use cases can apply to your business and how Red Hat Ansible can help you and your team. Contact us for a discussion or a one-on-one demo in our Technology Experience Center. We look forward to supporting you in your exciting automation journey ahead.